Pluto, it scrapes out the interior of whatever it's going through. Capricorn is structure, it's bureaucracy, it's work, it's government. What happened the last time that Pluto was in Capricorn? This is also from my last talk. Last time that Pluto was in Capricorn, we had the American Revolution. And we had the ending of the whole concept of divine right of kings and monarchies that operated independent of an underlying democratic process. So what I'm saying is that there will be a sweeping change in the way that governments operate during this time period. It's a wonderful thing. It's a good thing. Those of you who've been around for a while know that I once in a while mention this. At the time of the birth of Buddha, we started into another important cycle. That was 576 BC, which was the triple conjunction of Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. And then there was that conjunction again, in the conjunction of Neptune and Pluto in 85 BC, and then in 411 AD we had the conjunction again, and then in 905 we had the conjunction again, and then in 1399 we had the conjunction, and then 1892 was the conjunction just before we came into this civilization that we're living in now. So these are a little bit less. It's about a 493-year cycle. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put this up because I want to talk about it for a minute. What's important about this, and those of you who have heard me give this in other talks, forgive me, it's important that everybody be able to follow along with this, so it's a little bit of a repeat. But at the time of the birth of Buddha, we came to the end of the ancient world. And what that means is that the paradigm was changing. We were moving from a time of collective consciousness to a time of the birth of the individual. And there was an emergence of the spirit of the human being all over the world simultaneously. There were more bright people born within a handful of years in China, in Greece, in the South America, in Europe. It's hard to believe how fast our whole culture has become unraveled in the sense that we normally think of it. And we have, the onus is on us to develop entirely new ways of thinking, acting. Mercury turns retrograde on the 10th, and it turns direct on the 30th. The year will end with Mercury just having turned direct. But the point of this Mercury retrograde period at the end of the year is this is going to be probably the most significant year of packaging everything and saying, I'm going to end the year on a different note.